What is the worst thing you can do to your friend in the solar industry? Besides converting their leads and trying to steal their deals, which I've had happen to me, what is the worst thing you can do to your friend in the solar industry? I'm going to tell you. It is bringing your friend from their mediocre job that they're comfortable in, that they've been doing for years, and that is their source of income to provide for their family, and you bring them over to your company and not help them. That is the worst thing that you can do to your friend. And I've seen it over and over and over. Little story. I left the solar company that I was at before I came to Sunrun. So when I left, I had already gotten an interview with Sunrun, and I was just going through the background check. I was already hired. I started reaching out to friends that I had worked with in the past, just to figure out, hey, where you at in life? What are you doing? So I happened to call one of my buddies that I worked with a solar company that I was with before I went to Sunrun. He wasn't there anymore when I went back, but it just so happened that he was working at Sunrun. And I was like, what? Dude, I'm gonna work there too. He's like, oh, hell yeah, bro. And I'm just trying to figure out if I made a good move. Like, I go, hey man, how is it there? Oh dude, it's awesome, it's amazing. Hey, well, be honest with me, bro, how much money can I make? Like, what's a good month for you? This is what he tells me. He's like, oh bro, dude, you make so much money here. I go, well tell me, well, what's a good month? He's like, a good month for me, about 20 grand. And I was like, holy shit, bro, that's amazing. I was so happy. He's like, yeah, man, I'm killing it over here. Dude, you're gonna love it over here. You're gonna do really good, man. So what he did do is he got me an interview with one of the managers. I was already hired, but he just wanted me to meet him. And I started going to the meetings to just check out the atmosphere while I'm waiting for my background check. So I meet the manager and he's like, yeah, bro, you wanna try it out? Let's go for it. So my buddy, he's talking a big game, and I hear him talking to other people about how he closes accounts. He's telling me how he makes thousands and thousands of dollars. He's telling me all this shit, right? So once I learned the system, this comes later on, and I'm able to look at everybody's stats. It comes out that he only closed one deal the year before, and he had 0 for this year. So I was like, oh my God, dude. So because I wanted to be a nice guy, I gave him the credit. Since I knew him, I said, oh yeah, give whatever you guys do for someone referring somebody, give it to him. I know him. So he gets credit for me, whatever. So when I'm struggling and I'm having a hard time at the doors, I'm asking everybody for help. And the manager tells me, hey, well, usually we go with the person that recruits us. So I'm like, damn, dude, like he didn't recruit me, but okay. So I asked him for help, my buddy. And I went out with him a total of 2 times. Each time he left before, he didn't even give me an hour of his time each time that I met him. Because he had appointments and follow-ups he had to do, supposedly. And once I learned how to look at the system, what everybody produces, I found out that he only closed 1 deal. So he never made $20,000 in a month. He was full of crap. He was lying to me. I can never understand how somebody can just lie through their teeth, knowing that they are not who they claim to be. But that's a whole nother topic. So just imagine if I had to depend on him for my survival in the company and learning what to do. Once I saw how much of a flake he was, I had to figure it out on my own. But I see it all the time. People recruit their friends, they bring them out of a job, they convince them how great it is over here, and it is, but they don't help them. They do not sacrifice their time to make sure that they have the proper instructions, the training, have all odds in their favor to make it in this industry. Now, if they decide they don't want to put in effort, that's on them, but they don't give them the tools. I've seen this happen too many times. Even worse than that, don't recruit somebody if you don't know what you're doing. The first step is you have to learn how to do this job. You have to kill it first. You have to become a leader, and then you can bring other people into your world. You can't bring somebody into a world that does not exist for you yet. How are you gonna tell people about solar if you have not even put in the time, if you don't have the data, the numbers to back up what you're saying? It's false. And I can't understand how people do that. So before you recruit somebody, make sure that that person is going to make it, because you have the blueprint. You already figured it out. You already know how to make it. Once you figure out how to make it, for you, that's when you can replicate yourself. That's when you can show other people how to do it. Once I knew what I was doing, I took this guy with no confidence. He was not going to make it past the 60 days, I promise you. Nobody wanted to help him. I took him under my wing. I let him watch me for a week. And I spoke language of, this job is easy. Bro, I'm going to show you how to get in the house. We're going to do same day closes. This job is simple, bro. Just watch me. And I'm killing it. I'm getting accounts. I'm getting in homes. I'm closing deals. And I'm programming his mind that way. By the second week, I'm like, you're ready, bro. Let's see. I followed him around that whole week, and I was watching myself at the door. He was standing up straight. He had this new confidence. He was amazing. And that's because I figured it out first. Imagine I go in, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I bring somebody else, and I get them to fail just like I'm gonna fail. That shit is not right. That's the worst thing that you could do to your friend. Worst thing. And what pisses me off is these guys, they're already successful. They know what they're doing. They recruit people and they don't help them. I will never, ever do that to somebody. If I recruit you, I'm gonna be there with you, grinding it out, teaching you. As long as you put in the effort, you're gonna succeed. But that's it for this video.